How's it going, my fellow captains? I hope you guys enjoyed the 4th day at the Farnborough Airshow. Now today's been quite an interesting day because we got a mix of orders from various airlines, and as always the Max family is totally killing it. We also saw a few big airlines who were kind of walking in the shadows during the first few days finally make an appearance. But overall I feel like it was a great day of business for both Airbus and Boeing. So for all of you guys who missed the orders, let's do a recap of what happened today. So there were 100 orders for the 737 MAX from a private customer, then 10 A320neos from a private customer. Then Hawaiian Airlines ordered 10 787-9 Dreamliners, also purchase rights for 10 more. Vietjet then signed for an additional 50 A321neos. Then 2 private airlines buy a total of 15 787-9 Dreamliners. AirAsia X then ordered 34 A330neos. Then the Lisa Novus Aviation Capital purchased 4 777-300ERs, and finally British Airways commits to 3 777-300ERs. So the total number of orders including purchase agreements is Boeing with 142, Airbus with 94, Bombardier with 0, Embraer with 0 and ATR with 0. So the winner of the day belongs to Boeing with the biggest order going to the 737 MAX, and Airbus with 50 A321neos. The rest of the companies unfortunately got no further orders apart from what's already stated in the days before. But there is still hope because we got one more day of business left, so they could still pull something out of the bag. Now the most surprising order for me was Hawaiian Airlines with their 20 Dreamliners valued at $2.8 billion at list price. We know they wouldn't go anywhere near the 800 Neos because they made it quite clear a while back. But I'm guessing this is the work of Boeing yet again with their aggressive pricing. I mean, who can resist huge discounts and maintenance offers? Now according to the airline, the Dreamliners will offer more seating capacity and a greater range compared to the Airbus planes, and it will help them expand their network and offer new destinations from Asia Pacific and North America. So we can sense what they're going to use these planes for, medium to long haul routes. The second surprising order was from Vietjet, yet again placing another order. They followed up yesterday's huge Boeing order of 100 737 MAXs by signing an MOU for 50 A321neos. Now this latest agreement will see their orders for the A320 rise to 129 aircraft, including 123 A321s and 6 A321ceos. Now the CEO of the airline has said that the new planes will help them meet growing demand for the services on both its domestic and international networks. So this is great news for them to grow their network considering they already operate an all Airbus fleet. Well, that's until the MAXs will be delivered. Now the third surprising order was from AirAsia X's of additional 34 A330neos. Now we know that they will be the largest customer for the A330neo, with the total number of aircraft ordered by the airline increasing to 100, and all of the aircraft ordered are for the larger 900 model. Now even though Boeing placed huge pressure on the airline for the Dreamliners, it seems like the decision by Tony Fernandez has been made. And to be honest, I don't blame him because his airline is predominantly an Airbus fleet, so it goes well in terms of cost and maintenance. Now the planes will be delivered in the 4th quarter of 2019 and they will be operated by AirAsia X out of its bases in Malaysia, Thailand and Indonesia. And the final surprising order was from British Airways. Now we were expecting that they would place a huge order, but they've been quiet for these few days. Well, that's up to now. They've now ordered 3 777-300ERs and they will lease them from a leasing company. So overall at the Farnborough Airshow, Boeing secured a total of $98 billion in orders and defense service orders and agreements. They received 673 orders and commitments in total during the whole event, which reflects the demand for freighters and strong activity for the 737 MAX and the 787 Dreamliners. So captains, let's go over some news. We're all aware of Air Italy, right? Well, there's news that their partnership with Qatar Airways could end very soon. The CEO of the airline has said that their relationship with Qatar is simply about learning, and once they get on their own 2 feet, they want to be independent. Now even though Qatar is a 49% shareholder, he said that Air Italy has been developed for the local market. The help that they get from Qatar is mainly on the operations side, and he doesn't want the relationship to affect the overall culture of the airline. I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it. They have a great relationship from the looks of things, and I guess he doesn't want Al Bakir to make it into a small domestic Qatar Airways airline. Now Hi-Fly, which is the 14th operator of the A380, they're displaying it for the first time at the Farnborough Airshow. They currently operate an all-Airbus fleet of 12 aircraft, comprising of 1 A321, 4 A330s, 7 A340s and now 1 A380. Now they've chosen the A380 to exhibit the livery supporting the environmental cause, Save the Coral Reefs. This is mainly for publicity and try to get airlines again interested in the plane. Whether or not it will work, well, that remains to be seen. But the CEO of Airbus did state that he's trying to get orders for the double-decker. If he does, then perhaps Hi-Fly has a chance to lease their plane at a good price. We'll see about that one. And finally, the first Beluga XL took its first test flight this morning at 9:30. Now the aircraft is the first of the 5 Beluga XL to enter into service late in 2019, and they will gradually replace the Beluga ST transporters. Now these planes will launch to address the transport and capacity requirements for Airbus beyond 2019. The new transporters are basically based on the A330-200 freighter with a large reuse of existing components and equipment. So captains, that's all of the news that came out of the airshow today. Of course there were smaller deals going behind the scenes for parts, maintenance, so on and so forth, but this is the main news that made the headlines today. Now captains, share what you think regarding the orders. Which one was good for you and which one got you excited the most? Let me know what you think in the comments below. By the way guys, I'll be doing a live stream this Saturday at the Farnborough Airshow at 3 PM BST, so be sure to check that out. Remember to like and subscribe guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.